Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. In today's video, we're going to be discussing one of the biggest and most controversial features of GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, which is going to be the modifications and performance upgrades for a number of vehicles in GTA Online. If you didn't catch the news yet, Rockstar did announce that a handful of select vehicles in GTA Online will get a performance boost that is only going to be eligible on the PS5 and Xbox Series X through GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced. This will effectively give these players an advantage when it comes to racing in GTA Online, so in today's video we're going to be discussing what exactly these performance upgrades are, how much of a difference they're probably going to make, and whether it's going to be worth it for you to get GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced for these performance upgrades for your use case. So lots of really interesting information to discuss today, but before we get into that, make sure to drop a like rating on this video to show your support, as well as subscribe down below for more daily videos just like this. But first off, here is today's shoutout of the day, and right out went to the actual video. So today's shoutout of the day goes to a really awesome music artist known as GhostKid1997, also known as Arrington. Now, for those of you that have been watching me for a little while, you will know that we have discussed his music in the past, and I am certainly a big fan. He's almost done with his third studio album known as Final Destination, and he has a total of 10 albums planned out so far, and the first 3 of those albums are about himself, including albums known as A Deal with God, The Underdog, and Final Destination. If you're a fan of rock music, I highly recommend that you check out the link in the description down below to subscribe to GhostKid1997 on YouTube, check out some of his music, and stay tuned for his third studio album, which is just around the corner. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. So as most of you are probably already aware by now, one of the big things that we're looking forward to in the world of GTA over the next couple of months is going to be the release of GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced. Now, this game and expansion was supposed to release all the way back in late 2021, however, it unfortunately has been delayed until March of 2022, and hopefully that release date does stick and it does not get delayed again. Now, as we get closer and closer to the launch of this expansion and enhancement to GTA 5 and GTA Online, there are a lot of questions starting to pop up in regards to some of the improvements that are being made in the game, specifically ones that are more software-based and aren't really exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox Series X from a hardware level. Now, what I mean by that is that I can split the upgrades for GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced into 2 separate categories. The first category is going to be the upgrades that take advantage of the new console power, including better graphics, quicker loading times, and everything along those lines. On the other hand, you have the other category of upgrades that are more software-based upgrades, and those are exactly what I want to discuss in today's video, which include some speed upgrades, acceleration boosts, as well as some other upgrades which include special paint colors and more. Now, the first question that is likely going to be on everyone's mind when it comes to the speed boost and the acceleration boost is going to be how this will affect all the other cars in GTA Online. Now, Test Funds, which as you guys know is a super reliable source for GTA news, actually did some digging in the code over the past couple of days, and he was able to find some information that does suggest that Rockstar will not be limiting any kind of acceleration or speed for vehicles in GTA Online, and the acceleration and speed boost will actually be a real speed boost for everyone on GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced. So all of your cars that are upgraded are not going to be getting any slower, however they may seem artificially slower once people start getting access to the speed boost because they're going to be able to upgrade their cars further than you. Now, this brings up a whole other discussion on whether it is a good idea for Rockstar to release a software upgrade to only people paying for the next-gen consoles, and especially with the console shortage and people unable to get their hands on a PS5 or Xbox Series X, whether it's a good idea to allow those people to effectively have an automatic advantage in races in GTA Online that everyone else simply can't have access to. As I mentioned earlier, this is simply a software upgrade. This is not taking advantage of any kind of hardware power on the next-gen consoles, so this is easily something that Rockstar could bring to every single version of GTA 5, even the PS3 and Xbox 360 if they wanted to. However, they are choosing to make it exclusive for the PS5 and Xbox Series X, which is certainly an interesting choice. Now, Rockstar has not yet revealed the full list of upgrades that are going to be exclusive to GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, but quite possibly the most interesting one, and probably the most useful one, is going to be an increased top speed. Now, in GTA Online, you obviously have a lot of cars that accelerate quickly, however, few cars have an actual high top speed that is very useful in races. In my opinion, the top speed of a car is actually more important than the acceleration in GTA Online. Now, on the other hand, it does depend on what kind of race you're doing. For example, if you have a race with a lot of twists and turns and not many straightaways, then the top speed is not really a big issue. However, if you're doing a normal race in the game with a long straightaway and lots of long roads that don't really have much twisty turns, then the top speed of the vehicle becomes extremely important and a big benefit. Now, it's worth noting that according to what we have heard so far, the increased top speed is only going to be available for certain vehicles in the game. So this is not going to be for all of the vehicles in the game, and it is only going to be for a select few. On top of that, we don't know how the upgrade is actually going to take place, whether the vehicle is going to come standard with the increased top speed, or if this is going to be an additional upgrade in Los Santos Customs, for example. Now, believe it or not, a lot of vehicles in GTA Online actually have a similar top speed, because the top speed in GTA Online is actually not based on the type of vehicle, but instead it is based on the vehicle category. For example, supercars in GTA Online have a top speed of 200 miles per hour, and normal cars have a top speed of 120 miles per hour. There are other categories such as older, rusted vehicles, but those are the two big ones that most people have to worry about. So those figures are likely going to be increased for GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced. We don't know how much they're going to be increased, but we know that they will be higher than what they are now. Besides the increased top speed, we don't know whether Rockstar will be doing anything to the acceleration or handling or anything along those lines. The top speed is the only thing that has been confirmed so far, but one more upgrade that has been leaked quite recently, which is going to be the Chameleon paint jobs. This is something that we discussed in a number of my previous videos, but these are going to be alleged exclusive paint jobs to GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, and what they are is pretty much pearlescent paint jobs with much more color and customization. For example, with the pearlescent paint jobs right now in GTA Online, you can only select two colors, and those are going to be your pearlescent colors, and the color kind of fades in between those two. With the Chameleon paint jobs, not only are you able to select more colors besides just two, but you're also going to be able to select much more neon and much more bright colors compared to what we have now. We don't know whether this is going to be an exclusive feature to GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced, but we do know that it has been in the works. Rockstar does have it in the game code, and honestly, while I really do want it to come to everyone, I think it will be a nice addition to GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced to add a special type of paint color that whenever people see it out on the road or in a race in GTA Online, they know instantly that that person has a next-gen console, and that's kind of a really interesting feature that they can add to distinguish players that are playing on next-gen versus current-gen. Now, as we get closer to the launch of GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced this March, Rockstar will of course be revealing all of the final details that we need to know, so make sure to keep an eye out for that, but at the moment, this is all we know about the upgrades that are going to take place for the vehicles in GTA 5 Expanded and Enhanced. But I definitely want to hear your thoughts in those comments down below regarding this. Do you think it is fair for Rockstar to introduce vehicle upgrades that are only available to people on the next-gen consoles? Or do you think that they should be available for everyone no matter which console they're playing on, because after all, this is simply a change in the code and nothing to do with the hardware? Let me know all your thoughts and opinions in those comments down below, because I really want to hear from you guys. But either way, if you enjoyed today's video and you like staying updated on the latest GTA 5 news, let me know by dropping a like rating on this video, as well as subscribe down below if you haven't already with those notifications on so you're always notified whenever I upload a brand new video. But either way, thank you again for tuning in today, I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you tomorrow with another video just like this. But until then, have an awesome day and I'll be sure to talk to you guys then.